The Undertaker's been spotted in Saudi Arabia ahead of Crown Jewel. Plus, Tony Khan has responded to criticism from Eric Bischoff, and Jericho is pitching a Wrestle Kingdom dream match. It's all in the wrestling news right now. So, here's the thing. Last night, Undertaker was in Saudi Arabia introducing Pitbull on stage.
Last night, I dropped a load of acid and then ate a fistful of meth.
I think we all did.
Yeah?
That was a thing that happened last night in Saudi Arabia. 2021, you are a hell of a drug.
Just the fact Undertaker's out there with just, oh my God. Oh my God.
It's an amazing visual. Please welcome Pitbull.
Do you reckon, you know, when he was becoming the American badass, that one day he just knew? He's like, one day I'm going to be on stage in Saudi Arabia welcoming Mr. Worldwide to the stage.
He even calls him Mr. Worldwide. Mr. 305. Mr. Worldwide. My God. It's a deep joy. It's a deep joy.
It's funny. It must be cool for Pitbull. You know, I'm not going to begrudge him. You know, he's had Undertaker, you know, wheel him out for his concert, but
wheel him out.
Just, you know, other than that, Undertaker's in Saudi Arabia.
There's the story, and there is the story. There is the story. We have a show tonight from the WWE in Saudi Arabia. There's the Undertaker in full gear in Saudi Arabia. I doubt he's going to sit in his hotel room and eat biscuits.
No, he is the holder of the 2-8 trophy, right?
He is indeed. Get that thing defended.
Maybe that's what's going to happen.
Oh.
The Rock comes out.
Oh my God.
Steve Austin.
Yokozuna. He was with us all along. I forgot he holds the 2-8 trophy.
I think, you know, Undertaker's probably going to, if he is going to make an appearance, which he's in Saudi Arabia, why isn't he making an appearance if he's there? He's going to come out, he's going to maybe tease something that's never going to happen. Or he's coming back for the next Saudi show and we're about to set up, I don't know, Undertaker Goldberg 9.
We won't have to wait long because Crown Jewel is today from 4 p.m. British Summer Time.
Somebody did say to me, what if he just comes in and wins King of the Ring? And I was like,
oh my God.
It'd be terrible. It'd be absolutely terrible. But I would love to see how they explain that away on TV.
Well,
how do you explain it away on Raw that Undertaker just turned up and wins King of the Ring?
Actually, I'm back as an active wrestler. You know, but it's the same show where Shane McMahon won the best in the world wrestling.
Yeah,
trophy.
but he is the best wrestler in the world. How else did he win the trophy? You know,
there is that. I hope he does win another trophy. Just keep giving him trophies.
Yeah.
Have another trophy.
Maybe Undertaker's just going to be. That was maybe practice. Pitbull might be doing a halftime show or something. Undertaker comes out and he nails it this time.
Oh, what a dream! Today is going to be a real head scratcher. And the show kicks off 4 p.m. British Summer Time. We got a pre-show match added to it now as well.
Yes.
The Usos non-title action. They're facing the Hurt Business, Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin.
Yeah, should be nice.
Chuck them on the card. Be all right. They'll have a lovely time. And then all the other stuff is going down that Ross and Kevin Owens and Lukewarm Stephen predict on the predictions video.
Yeah, so they've got a predictions video. They're going to be also live streaming on Twitch from 4 p.m.
And everything and all the donations that you may make on the live stream will go towards Amnesty International.
Yeah.
So join them as they live stream their reactions to Crown Jewel. Meanwhile, back in a slightly more sensible timeline, Tony Khan has responded to comments made by Eric Bischoff. And Eric Bischoff tells Tony Khan to just stop being so loud and just focus on putting the show on. Eric Bischoff said that!
Yeah, and then Khan in response said, I think Eric Bischoff is probably the last person anyone would expect to say that a president of a wrestling company should be quiet. But when it comes to head-to-head competition, we were in one this past week. It was only 30 minutes and I didn't ask for it. You said you were going to beat them. When we were in our time slot and somebody came in our time slot aggressively. This is the first time on a Friday we've gone head-to-head like that, and you said you were going to beat them. I thought it was pretty aggressive.
They're doing the demo!
I thought it was pretty aggressive what they came in with. They loaded it up with the biggest stars they had, and I had to make a choice. Do I change up the card we have? And no, I didn't. I stuck with the matches we had because I believe in our wrestlers. I was amused by Eric's comments. I like Eric when we're together, but this is the ultimate example, I think, of glass houses in some ways, knowing how Eric conducted himself as the president of WCW. And, you know, he's right. Bischoff was out there, you know, front and centre, but it wasn't his money. So Bischoff was kind of more ballsy.
It's not Tony's
anyway.
money, is it?
Yeah, so, but Bischoff was more ballsy. He was playing with house money, wasn't he?
That's true.
But at the same time, he's somebody who was that loud, brash person and doesn't seem to think that it worked for him now that he's a bit older and more mature. So maybe it's just wisdom, Tony.
Maybe
it's just wisdom.
I think when it comes to the rating stuff, I know that Jack and Andrew talked about it a lot, and obviously, you know, AEW winning the key demo doesn't count. There's a lot of all that. You know, for my own opinion, here's the takeaway from that. It was, you know, for a B show from AEW running up against an established A show. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, they didn't win really. Like in the grand scheme of things, it was a solid demo number, which is important.
They won our hearts.
Yeah, you know what? That's a solid number. Like that's and you know what? So many people finding and watching wrestling on a Friday night. That's great.
Just finding and watching wrestling, full stop.
How exciting. Wrestling's back. Long may it remain. Sending our love to Hacksaw Jim Duggan this morning. So I got a little bit worried yesterday because
me too.
The picture went online of Jim Duggan in a hospital. His wife sharing on Twitter, they are back where they don't want to be and asking for prayers for Jim. It was shortly afterwards it was reported that Jim was out of surgery, had emergency surgery for an unknown ailment. He's out of surgery, and there's a lovely photo of him giving the old thumbs up.
Oh, yeah.
He's good. Tough guy. We send our best to Jim Duggan. Obviously not out of the woods, but we send nothing but love to WWE legend, wrestling legend, Hacksaw Jim Duggan. I'm glad Sam's here to talk about this bit, because I know this is well in your wheelhouse. So G1 Climax stuff.
Yes, the winner of the B block was decided as Kazuchika Okada defeated Jeff Cobb in the main event to win B block. Now, Okada will be making his third appearance in a G1 final and his first since 2014, and he's going to be facing Kota Ibushi in his fourth consecutive G1 final. Ibushi defeated Kenta on Monday to advance to a record fourth consecutive G1 final, and honestly, it's just, oh my god, what more can you want out of
Ibushi.
I
was nervous. I like Sam's reviews of New Japan.
It's going to be a sterling matchup. It's going to be aggressive in all the right places, and it could go very long.
I was nervous for this G1 because obviously the pandemic really sort of put a stopper on so many talents who would normally fly over to Japan to be a part of it, and they had to very much keep it in-house this year. But I think they assembled a really strong tournament.
Yeah, and Jeff Cobb had a great showing, and I hope that they really continue to build on that because he is a fan favourite over there. People love him, and he's just very unique in the way he works in the ring. So,
who's your money on though between Okada and Ibushi?
I want to say Ibushi, but Okada wouldn't surprise me.
We'll find out soon. A match that has... we'll find out by the end of today.
Yes.
With a match with Wrestle Kingdom implications. And talking of Wrestle Kingdom, final Chris Jericho pitching a little dream match.
Yeah, so Jericho and Minoru Suzuki have never once squared up in the ring against each other at all. Just never had a match. A fan suggested it on Twitter, and Jericho replied with, "Me too, let's do it," tagging New Japan Pro Wrestling. Now, this would certainly be an interesting matchup. I think both guys could make this work very well, because Suzuki's just going to murder him, and Jericho's just got to try and not be murdered.
How much are we loving the renaissance of Minoru Suzuki in 2021?
The renaissance of Chris Jericho. Not that Chris Jericho ever needed a renaissance, but you know, it's just Suzuki is finally getting the global love and adoration and platform that he needs.
It's nice to see. I'm so happy that so many people are talking about Minoru Suzuki. And Jericho will have a little bit of time off coming up because he's off doing his Fozzy tour. As we reiterated in a previous news video, Chris Jericho, I'm calling you out for a Greg's. Me and you, Chris. When you're in Newcastle upon Tyne,
what are you gonna?
We're gonna have a Greg's, me and you. We're gonna have a Greg's.
You can't just have a Greg's.
I'm
right?
having a Greg's with Chris Jericho by the end of the year.
You can't just have a Greg's. What's your plan of attack?
Right.
What are you gonna? If this is Chris Jericho's first ever Greg's, you have to go with the sausage roll. That has to be the opener.
Yeah.
That's got to be the opening
My only
round.
concern would be the time of day we have it, because if he's ready for the gig, if we have our Gregs, our inevitable Gregs, and he's dressed for the Fozzy gig, I give him a sausage roll, he's going to get crumbs everywhere.
Yeah,
he's
going to get all up in his scarves and he will not be happy. But at the same time,
steak bake less crumbly.
Yeah, I don't know. But at the same time, then you've got the different times of day Gregs, don't you? You've got the Gregs that's been sat under the heat lamp for a bit that takes on its own qualities. I don't know. It's all very complex, and we should probably stop talking now.
No, I'm going to think on this a little longer.
Catch you in a bit.
Me and you, Jericho, me and you are having a Greg's, mate, before the end of the year. We're having a Greg's. Stay safe. Love you, bye.